All right. Yes, we are here. Welcome, welcome. Last minute. We are here, friends. Yes, we indeed are. Okay. I hope that got notified, and I hope we are both on Facebook and YouTube, because when I first started, it decided to drop Facebook again. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyhow, we are here for Tidy Up. So, hello, hello. Debbie, we're here. Judy, hello, hello. Okay, so it looks like folks are getting the notification. So, let me just do the thumbnail really quick again. And, the holiday season is here, which means things are just going crazy, aren't they, right now? And so I thought this might be a good time just to take a little bit of time to talk about deals. Okay, so actually there's my little deal note right there. So what I wanted, here I am, yes. Hello, hello. Jean's here. Great. Now you guys are getting the notification. I don't know, it was kind of weird how I had to do that today. Shannon's here. Yeah, Gail, Irene, Joni, Shirley, Lisa. Jean, welcome. Welcome, Gail. Ava's here. Lorraine, Cindy, and Carolyn. Woohoo! Okay, so today, actually, I just want to spend a little time with you. I am actually a bit swamped because I am still trying to finish up daily December days for you, all the recording. It's going to be such a fun workshop to share with you. So I'm a little behind with that. I think I might have mentioned last week, my car died. That threw a glitch in my schedule. And then my daughter's birthday, Audrey's birthday, was last week. Angelica's birthday was last week. And then you guys decided you really liked these little blue template boxes. So Angelica and I have been making a lot of those blue boxes. And I know some of you asked, I'm going to just kind of start with that. Will there be more? I actually sold through all the blue boxes that I had. We can continue to offer that. I'm not sure if you'd be interested in the clear boxes. The clear boxes are still available, but I don't have any more blue. It just doesn't matter. Does the color matter? Let me know. Because we have the template. Actually, we've had a little glitch in the template material and just a few little hoops to jump through, but orders are going out this week. So that's working. But it was, we kind of got the cart a little before the horse on that one. But if you'd like more access to the templates and kind of the designs and all done for you, you get them in a little box shipped directly to you. It's just that the box will be clear, not blue. Let me know if you'd like that. So, okay. So today, what I wanted to do, we're going to have just kind of a quick and easy tidy up, because this is the time I feel like we need to do our prep work, right? So what have you had your eye on as far as, what you want to do for your craft room? What are the things that you want to organize? What do you want to add? And then let's get the best deals we can, because this is the season. So what I've been working on is kind of a way that you could check in and see where some of the deals are. And I thought the best place for doing that would be on my Shop My Favorite Things website. So I'm going to just share that. I'm going to do a screen share. And if you go to craftsomejoy.com, and then let me just go to the home page. So most people, you end up on the home page, and then you hover over the shop tab. There's a link here called Shop My Favorite Things. Now that used to say Shop My Favorite Things on Amazon, but because of all these deals coming in, I just want to share my favorite things, right? So if you click on favorite things, this red button sends you directly to my Amazon shop, where if you've watched Tidy Up, that's the place where you can see all the things that I talk about. My baby bear sleeves and the carts and the, all the little boxes, goodies, goodies, goodies galore on Amazon. But what I wanted to do was also kind of have a place where you can, in one place, kind of get an idea. And my goal is to keep adding to this, and hopefully just check in, see, are there new things that are getting added? What are some of the companies that I really respect and that I work with? What are they doing? The first being Glassboard Studio. So as you remember, I love my glass board. Why do I love it? Because it's pretty much indestructible, other than it sometimes being a little reflective for you. I really enjoy this glass as a creating surface. The Repo adhesive, it just doesn't stick to it. You wipe it right off. If you do any stamping or anything like that, it just cleans right up. And all the time, I can't tell you, all the time I use the grid. So I went super simple and just got the white grid. This one is a 3 foot by 4 foot mat that I have under, you can see in the picture. And here's the good news, guys. Starting on November 20th, they are going, there's a code they gave me, Craft Some Joy 25. You can get 25% off. Like, I've had my eyeball. They even have this really cool glass board that you can put in your kitchen, and it looks like a chalkboard. Like, so you can put your groceries on there and your menu items. Like, I want one for my little pantry so I can do that. But I'm also just so in love with this a board for my craft space. So you can kind of see there's a little picture here, like you can do planning on it. They have some other really kind of neat products. And then you can even get it with some beautiful design on it, you can see here. So that's the discount code. So definitely use that. They're only giving you 20% off starting Monday. So if you use my code, you'll get that extra 5% off. Orders over $75 get free shipping. Woo! And then they have little deals. If you wait until Friday, you can also receive a 9x12 travel glass mat with your purchase. And they'll have more information on that on their website. On Saturday, you could get magnets. And then on Monday, there's some free sticker doodle calendar. So they have some other goodies there for you. As you guys know, my absolute favorite paper, I'm a print at home kind of girl. And I often get asked, Lauren, what is that paper? Why do your photos look so good? It is Red River. So I was looking through all of my emails, and I don't see an actual promo for Black Friday yet. Like, some of the companies, they give me like a heads up, oh, we're going to do this, right? But currently they have free shipping on orders of $150 or more. My tip would be wait till it gets a little closer, like wait till next week and see if they might put some other deals up. And if they do, I'm hoping just to add it right here on the website to kind of give you a heads up. Hey, now go get it now. And you can see from my picture, I like to wait for the deals, and then I buy a bunch of paper all at once. So then it's stocked. I never run out. It's always ready. So that's what I'm going to do, is when that holiday deal comes, I'm going to go ahead and, just restock on my paper. This is one order for me. I print a lot, friends, and it's Ultra Pro Luster, and I'll come back in and add that detail. Ultra Pro Luster is my favorite go-to paper. Okay, next up is Stampin' Storage, and I know so many of you have taken advantage of these amazing organizers, including the carousels. I mean, those are so fabulous. You see those whenever I go live. They sit right behind me in my cubbies. And starting on Monday, everything except the Craft and Go Mini. So they Stampin' Storage actually acquired another organizing company, and what is it called? Best Craft Maker, something like that. Best Craft Storage, something like that. And so it's more plastic. It's inserts like for the calyx and different things, but it's plastic rather than the wood, which is what Stampin' Storage uses. And so the Craft and Go Mini, I'm pretty sure, is one of their products. But starting Monday, everything will be 15% and free shipping. So whenever there's an and, I love it, right? So you get that 15% off discount plus free shipping. And they also do something like Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday as well. I know last year I got a little pop-up trash can, I think, because I ordered on Black Friday or one of those days and got the discount. Okay, so that deal is coming. I also just want to let you know of a new affiliate that I have, and that is with scrapbook.com. So if you ever shop there, I would love for you to use my link if you do. It's the same price, but it gives a small kickback for using the scrapbook.com link. And here's why, some people might go, Lauren, aren't you just kind of, aren't they competing with Creative Memories? Well, here's what I think. In my mind, nobody really can compete with the quality of Creative Memories albums and their tools and their products. But if you know me and you follow me, you know I love die cutting. Right? I love die cutting, and I love all those little extra things. Some of I've used some of the scrapbook.com organizers and different things. And there's like a niche that they fill that Creative Memories just doesn't have, right? So especially right now, this, I have to say, is my brand new favorite die cutting machine, and it's called the Gemini 2 die cutting and embossing machine. So if you click on my scrapbook.com link, just Google Gemini. If you're in the market, like, this might be a great thing to put on your wish list. Gemini, it's this one, the Crafter's Companion die cutting and embossing machine. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. I haven't really had a chance to talk about this, but I do get asked questions on die cutting. And so I'm not kidding, I have 5 different electronic die cutting machines. And why? Because we do a lot of die cutting here. As you have seen in the shop, we have a lot of layering shapes, and the things I like to create, I like just adding those little extra things, like to Croptoberfest, to my card kits, to December days. And so I went ahead and invested in this machine. I had the Sizzix. I love the Sizzix because if you have any of the big dies, the BIGZ dies, those will fit in. So it's a much wider mouth, like right here where you feed through the dies, the shims, your sandwich. The Sizzix has a much wider mouth. So let me go type in that. And that is, it's not the crank one. It's, what is it called? Right here, the switch. So I'll just click on the switch. I'll click, they have a pink one. That's pretty. So you can see the sandwich that goes through is much larger. And after using these hundreds and hundreds of times, I have run hundreds and hundreds of dies through these machines. I have to say that the Crafter's Companion is much more effortless. It's a really powerful machine. It grabs your sandwich effortlessly. It runs through. The only little thing that I would say is a bit of a glitch is the reverse. You have to, there's a delay in the reverse mode. So sometimes, like if you just want to run a die in and then run it back out, it's kind of a little delay. It's not like you hold it down like on the switch and then it pops it backwards. So anyhow, I wanted to mention this. This is a full size, like an 8.5 by 11 sheet can go in here. If you don't need the biggest, this big thing, you can also use the small Gemini cutter. They have like a mini one that would be perfect just for titles. Okay, so I wanted to share those with you. Those are, and scrapbook.com has a wonderful selection. Oops, excuse me. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. And they have a wonderful selection of dies as well. And you can, especially as you know, I love alphabet dies. And you can, this, I have a lot of different dies on here. Paper Rose is beautiful, but the, and Sizzix has some great dies, but even the scrapbook.com, their own brand, look at all these awesome alphabet dies that they have through their own brand. Put that on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry sorry about that. Okay, so you can just kind of scroll through, and just as a reminder too, I mean, look at the savings on some of these, just unbelievable. I would, if you don't have, like if you're new to die cutting, you want to get some alphabets, you might look at some of these bigger bundles where they have the uppercase and the lowercase, and then you can buy 3 of them together and get a screaming deal on those. Now, right now, the only thing about scrapbook.com, you have to watch out for their shipping. Their shipping can get way up there. So that's one thing I would look for when it gets closer to Black Friday, is if they offer free shipping, then you're really going to save some extra money, because I believe it's close to about 10% of your order when you shop with scrapbook.com. And it can get up there. Okay, it's not like a flat rate like Creative Memories charges, but isn't that just the cutest right there? Tall, skinny. I have both of these. Love them. Love that. I have that one too. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm a little obsessed with die cutting. So, as you guys can see from a lot of what I do, I wanted to let's see. Hold on. I just share that with you. Here we go. Okay. And I wasn't able to check the comments when I was doing a screen share. So let me come back and look that. And Annette, are you okay? Annette, Carla, one thing, embellishments, clear 5 by 7. Yes. Okay. Love deals. Yes. Hold on. Let me go back a minute. I think I forgot. Okay. There's everybody's hello. Container Store sells those boxes too. The blue is not quite the same, but if you want something fun to put your goodies in, they are cute. So there we go. So Annette, I think you work at Container Store. Is that right? Are they going to have a Black Friday sale? That's my question for you, because we need to get all this stuff during the sale, right? Okay. And Sue says the blue box doesn't matter. She just wants those templates. Okay. And definitely, I know I use the templates so much. Carla has a question. Do I have a suggestion on keeping examples of die cuts like you do the punches? Oh, I have so many dies. I have not done that. But Carla, I think that would be an excellent thing to do for layering shapes, right? especially if you decide, I love creating layering shapes for you. Don't get me wrong. We'll have those in the shop all the time for you. But if you want to go ahead and invest in a die cutter, that's why I wanted to kind of share. That was one of my favorites with you. And like I said, after doing so much die cutting, I have to say, I really do think that Gemini is pretty amazing. So effortless, right? It just takes it, feeds it through, cuts really well. And I also would get the magnetic, I think it comes with the magnetic piece so that, your dies just stick to it. And I would get a couple extra plates if they're on sale. And especially if you get free shipping, just because, our plates are the consumable with die cut machines. After a while, like I said, I cut hundreds and hundreds of dies just about every day. And, I those are the things that go. You probably could use them way much longer than I use them. Okay, so I would, Carla, going back to your question, if you do decide to get started with dies, and do shape dies, and I would do a little notebook just like the punches with your favorite die cut shapes in there. I like that idea. Okay, so Keisha says, I love deals. I love deals too. So check back. I put the link in the description of this video to go straight to my Shop My Favorites page. It's the very first link you see. So I hope I'm going to be able to keep that updated for you so that, if there's a great deal, I am going to go put it there. Okay. If I hear something and it's like, oh my gosh, this is a fantastic thing, like scrapbook.com has free shipping now, then I will put it on the website and let you know about that. Okay. And Annette says she uses those same boxes for embellishment storage too, as I do. Those are right here. I've got my neutral layering shapes in a clear box. I've got my rectangles, and then I use the other ones. These are on the Amazon page for, I did a tidy up. There it is. These are circles, so you can see that. And all the different things. If I had so much more room, I would definitely keep all my shapes in these boxes. Love those. Yeah, and the Creative Memories still does sell the clear ones, but you have to get it in the big box. So the price might have to adjust just a tad from the blue boxes, because these I was able to buy just by the box. Okay, so yeah, and Annette says she's searching right now for the border die cuts, but haven't really found. Okay, Annette, I'm actually glad you said that, because where did I put it? We've been having this conversation a little bit, and here's something. If you would like to see Creative Memories come out with some kind of an organizer, I brought up that there's been some requests for these, the Deco file folders. Remember these guys, where they had little, it was long for borders and it had little pockets like this. And I am drawing a blank on who turned me on to these. If you're here, please say me. It was me. But this is also a scrapbook.com storage option. So again, when I say they've got the things that CM doesn't have, like this is one of them. And this is it's kind of like a baby bear. I'm not trying to see if you can see it. It's kind of like a baby bear, but it's just a thin pocket for large things. So what could I put in there? If I had a long border, I don't have one handy. You can see, well, let me grab a sticker. And so you could see exactly how big this is. Here's a Creative Memories sticker strip. And it would fit completely inside there. See that? So they're a little taller. I am going to use my glass board to measure this for you. So this is a 13 by 7. It's a 13 by 7 pocket. So this is from scrapbook.com, and they have other sizes as well. Where's that branding? There you go. On this. So I haven't really talked much about it because I'm still kind of new. I just ordered these, and you can get them in, I think, a pack of maybe 2, 3, 6. I don't know. I got a pack of 6. I got a pack of 6 to try them out. So you can let me know what you think. Okay. Let's see. Love the Red River paper. Yes. Okay. Best craft organization. Yeah, that's it, Mary. That's the new craft company that Stampin' Storage is affiliated. They purchased that company. So they have definitely their own craft line, different things, lots of drawers and different things. It's kind of cool, actually. I've been tempted to order something from them too. Yes. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. We're talking deals, Laura. Shannon's asking, do I still like the Canon Crafter printer? Absolutely. So I have 2 favorite printers. I have the Selfie as listed on my website, and that actually in order, it would probably be the Canon Crafter printer, the Epson PM 400, and then the Selfie, or even one of the little tiny printable picture I'm tongue tied, the little tiny printers that you could take for, like, say, a travel journal. And here's the thing with regard to printers, the Canon Crafters printer and the Epson PM 400 both will take Red River paper. That makes the biggest difference in your printing. All of the very small format printers like the Selfie and the little, you guys know which ones I'm talking about, the itty bitty little ones, right? Those little ones, you have to buy their ink and their system for that printer. And so it is reliant on how good their products are. So the PM 400, as I've shown you, it's tiny, it's not very big. And the Canon Crafter printer, which will take up to 12 by 12 borderless beautifully. It is also, the Canon Crafter is also a scanner and a copier. Like, it scans copies and prints beautifully. It has ink tanks in it, so it is an inkjet. The Epson PM has more of like a cartridge style ink replacement. The Canon has separate ink colors that you would replace. So different, I use them differently. When I'm just printing 4x6, I really can't tell a difference between the Canon and the Epson on a 4x6, but my Canon will do 8x10, 12x12 borderless, 8x8 borderless beautifully. The largest on the PM 400 is a 5x7. Okay, so little few details there. And Diane is here. Hi, Diane. Okay, so Shannon, I hope that was enough on the printers. Absolutely. The only change I would love to see on the Canon Crafter printer, and I have not heard anything about it, is that if the scanning bed, if they could make that scanning bed a 12 by 12, I would buy that. I would buy another one in a heartbeat with a 12 by 12 scanning bed, because right now it's 8.5 by or 11 by 13. It's not 12 by 12. Let me just say that. It will print 12 by 12, but it will not scan 12 by 12. That is the biggest improvement. And then, I mean, those things would be sold. Okay. So yes. Okay. so Annette says traditionally Container Store will offer something for Black Friday. Yes, so hopefully some deals are coming. And what templates are in the blue box? So these are what I call photo templates, and they're gonna fall out. But basically, they are a translucent plastic. I like translucent rather than clear because it kind of helps me visually block out where these photos are gonna go. And I've created kind of a mixture of all the different sizes: 3x3, 3.5 by 3.5, 4x4, 4x6, 5x7, 3.5 by 5.5. All my favorite sizes that I feel like are the ones we go to when we are laying out our pages. And they are already pre-cut and labeled. And believe me, we kind of had to go through some hoops getting just the right labels for those too. And so there's a whole set of those in the box. If you are a DIY, I have a video on how to make your own, and you can just order the template material off of Amazon and make your own. But I think there was a huge response of folks who said, "No, Lauren, you do it for me." And I just want to buy one. So we're working on those orders as I speak. So that's it. And oh, Susan is asking about the tidy up. That is probably because I have not added it to the playlist. Thank you for the reminder. I will do that. But if you always, let me just show you something. If you go, here's the thing. There are always just so many things to keep up with, right? And let me just get the right screen to help you. For my channel, view my channel, and I'm not going to. Okay, so I'm hoping this is not going to be weird because I'm sharing my own video channel. So let me try it, you guys. I'm always up for something new, right? So screen share, here we go. So this is my YouTube channel, and if you go to home, you can see, like right now, I'm live. There it is. And then these are what we call playlists. All these different, like you can see, here's the Tidy Ups Craft Room organization. And then all of these different things, the pop series, different pop videos. So those are playlists. But if you go to, that's on the home page. If you just click videos right here, this second tab, it will go to, well, it's not doing that, is it? It should go to the latest. Why isn't it doing it? Huh, that's really weird. Okay, so typically what I do when I go watch other people's videos is I just click on videos and it goes to the latest. Oh, it's because it's a live. That's why. Okay, videos are uploaded videos live. So if you click on the live, because I usually do lives, right? Now you will see all, if I miss putting one on the playlist that it belongs in. So there it is, share your faves, Susan, that's the last one. And so this is just in order. So you can see it has Tidy Up, Friday night scrapbooking, Black Friday's on the brain. All those lives that I've done, those are all under the live tab. And then all the uploaded videos are under the videos tab. And those are in order, like most recent to the oldest. Okay, I mean, in fact, you can toggle through that. Okay, so that's where you can find it. But I try to keep those lists on the homepage updated. So I just need to add that to my craft room organization playlist. But sometimes I forget. So thank you for the reminder, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Susan got your question. Annette says, Black Friday offerings already at the Container Store. So that is really good to know. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, the Peekaboo pot, and Nanette's saying she's trying the Peekaboo pockets if she has loose ones and storing the peekaboos in a letter sorter. Yeah, I was thinking about that. In fact, remember the long file, accordion file that Creative Memories gave out for borders? I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be the perfect peekaboo organizer. And guess what? The 6x12 don't fit in it. But if they fit in that organizer, that was going to be my latest tip for you. You could, you know which one I'm talking about, the long one you could fit. But the 6x12s do fit in here. In fact, I was trying that out just recently. And so you can see there you have it in the new organizer, the 6x12s. And I would say if you're going, if you're packing, this is an excellent way to keep your peekaboo pockets from getting damaged, right? It's a really nice, sturdy organizer. So the 6x12s will fit in here. I was hoping it would fit in the accordion. And that would be an awesome product if there was an accordion this size, right? That we could just keep all of that organized in, which is why I thought if we bring back the deco file folders, it would be nice if they were big enough to hold the peekaboo pockets. So food for thought for you guys. Okay. Was it Jean B who told me about those? If it was Jean, thank you, Jean, for your big tip on these. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And Kelly says, Kelly, ooh, great. The price is best on Amazon compared to 10 other stores. So, yeah. And then Belinda has another good comment about printers. The pictures on the selfie are not true 4x6. I know. And that really bugs a lot of people. Plus, I just don't think the quality is that great. So if I have a choice, I want to use my Red River paper. And so make sure you have that, on your little checklist to check when all these deals start coming around. Okay. And Jessica's asking, the storage behind me that I use for my cardstock, how did I purchase them? Meaning, did I buy them one at a time or did I purchase several at a time? Oh, so that would be another thing to keep an eye out for. And these cubes are actually from Michaels, not IKEA. These are 16 by 16 cubes. IKEA cubes are 14 by 14. So that's why these guys will fit perfectly in the Michaels cubes because they're slightly larger. And when I moved from downstairs, a lot of my cubes got damaged with the flood. And so I had to reinvest in new cubes. So I did buy all of these pretty much at the same time. And it was a lot of work to put them together. So, I just sat for, I think 3 days it took me putting cubes together. I just sat and put cubes together. It was a lot of work. But if you have a helper, I would definitely say get your helper to help you put those together. And my island that I sit at, those have more cubes under them, the same ones. And I do have a video on how I put that together. So yeah. So several at a time, but I would definitely look at Michael's to see. And they usually have good shipping. Like if you order so much, you can get free shipping pretty much regularly at Michael's. Okay. Shannon says, have I ever printed a digital board with question? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what a digital board is. So Shannon, if you're still there, ask that again. I need a little more clarification. So Container Store's craft cart. Okay, yep. And that's giving us all kinds of good links for check out their or it looks like an office storage cart. So yeah. Okay. Debbie has a question off topic, but am I doing a Friday night scrapping on the Friday after Thanksgiving? Thank you, Debbie. I'm actually going to take that day off. So as we kind of go into the holidays, so we all need to be shopping. If what my hope is to have a pre-recorded video for you. Cross your fingers on that so that it will go live on that Friday and you can have something to watch, but just so I can spend time with my family. My kids are going to be here, and you know, that's just always important to have some time with them and eat lots of leftovers. So next week, again, too, here on Tidy Up, I'm probably just going to hop back on, do a few updates, like what's new, what are some new things that I've just found, because next week will be the deals. It'll just be a quick one like this. And then Friday night scrapbooking, like I said, I'm hoping to have a recorded one for you for that. Okay, so Shannon, I'm not sure if you could tell me your question again, or does anybody know, ever printed a digital board? I'm not sure what a digital board is. So, you know, just let me know. Or Shannon, you can email me. Hopefully I can help you there. So that's what I have for you today. Like I said, check back, because as you guys are giving me some good tips, and you know, if you see a great deal, email me and let me know so that I can add it to the website and keep us all informed about, you know, these great things. So scrapbook.com, check out their organizers. They definitely have some, you know, niche organizers that Creative Memories doesn't have. Container Store as well, great for organizers. And don't forget Glassboard Studio, Red River, you know, some of those favorites. Stampin' Storage, where you can see the carousels. Michael's will probably be doing a great Black Friday promo on cubes. And I want to say, you know, and somebody might keep an eye out for me. I go through a lot of mats for my Cricut machine, cutting flop stoppers. That's another thing I cut quite a bit here in my studio, are flop stoppers. And so I can run through the craft mats. And I think it was last year sometime, maybe it was during the summer, they had a screaming deal on the craft, on the Cricut mats. I believe I got those at Michael's, and they were just like less than half price. It was great. So I'm going to keep an eye out for those. That's another staple that I like to buy in quantity when I find a good deal. Just because I use it. I use my cutters a lot too. Okay, so think about those things, like the things that you know, you spend time working with and that you want to add to your stash. And Shannon says, oh, the digital borders and elements from CM. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I have printed on the Canon Crafter printer. It is gorgeous. My favorite paper, I know Debbie and I were having this conversation. My favorite paper for those is the Polar Matte. I believe it's called Polar Matte paper, and not the Ultra Pro Luster. That's the one for photos. But the Polar Matte paper creates, you know, and like if you want to make little journal cards, if you want to make borders, if you want to make strips, paper, whatever, that's what I do for with my Canon Crafter printer. In fact, I can show you. Let me see if I can find it quickly. I was playing around with it because years ago I, you know, dabbled in design work of my own. And yep, here it is. And I created some digital digital collections. And so you can see, let me see. Nope, is that it? Here. This is what you can print. This is printed on the Canon Crafter printer. So I just I took my digital art and made some journal boxes, some strips, and printed those on the Canon. Here's a full sheet. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors on the Polar matte paper. Here's another one. And Debbie, I think, could tell you that the quality. Polar matte, yes, it is stunningly beautiful. You can just see the quality. Here's another piece that I printed. Kind of hard to get those in, but these are some of my own designs, but you can just imagine, you can do the same thing for CM digital kits, right? So those are just a few samples for some of those collections. And I'm hoping next year, I still really love some of these things that, I spent a lot of time creating these. And I'm hoping next year I can try to find a way to have these professionally printed. This was just so fun. Because I still have all of the files and all of the Christmas, I have Christmas and Mother's Day and all these different collections, and it would be kind of fun to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. It all just takes time, right? Okay. So, but I would definitely recommend the Canon Crafter printer for the application like that to use in the digital. Yep. Okay. Yes, and Kelly, I was thinking I should add that to the website is, for photos, I use Ultra Pro Luster. For, digital kits, I use Polar Matte. Yeah, those are really kind of my two go-to. Occasionally for travel photos, like if you saw Debbie Hogshead's album, she and I both really love the metallic for some of those travel photos, like the metallic paper for the Eiffel Tower, and for some of those is amazing. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Kelly, yeah, that's kind of a deal. And can Cricut mats, yeah, be restuck? You know what, Julie? I'm sure they can. And Carrie and I, we tried that, and you can use I think we used the LA Awesome cleaner, right? Do you remember when we did that? I believe. And then we used the Zig glue. I believe we did. But sometimes when those mats are $6 or less, I just grab them, because I do like, for the flop stoppers, I have to use the strong grip. So up to you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So digital borders. Okay. Oh, and if I print digital borders, yeah, so Annette, that's a good question. Since Julie's here, she would say, well, you could just scan those in the Brother Scan and Cut and have the cutter cut those. What I would do for Cricut users is do a print and cut file for the borders. So that's what I've done with the Red River paper, printed on there, but have my Cricut cutter. So then you would have to do the print and cut feature in Cricut Design Studio. Silhouette Studio, Cricut Design Space. Same for each, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Good questions, you guys. Probably covered this. Where did I get my cool chair from? Oh, I love my chair. This is a steel case, and it is counter height, which helps me sit up tall, and it has a place for my feet underneath. And this was from Amazon, and I do have that linked on my favorites page. So steel case, we've sat in a lot of chairs, and they hold up beautifully, and they are very comfortable. My kids use them for school, and steel case, it's a nice quality chair you can get. So this one was from Amazon. Thank you for the question. Where does Lauren find time for all my projects? I'm taking some time off at the end of the year, Kelly. Right. Yeah. So I am, and actually I should say that at New Year, that's right when we did it, Carrie, right? New Year, LA Awesome. You don't need the zig unless you scrape off the adhesive by accident. So there you go. I have not tried it on. Here's what happens with my my Cricut mats when I cut the flop stoppers, because they're cutting in the same space over and over and over again. You should see them. They've got like little flop stoppers literally cut into the mat because they cut. I mean, I cut hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those. So again, you know, it's kind of like then it doesn't want to stick to where all those cuts were in the same place. If you're not cutting the same thing over and over and over and over, I don't think you have the same issue as I do. But anyhow, that's why we did that. Okay. And oh, going back to what Kelly said too, just, you know, FYI, the last 2 weeks of the year, I don't do any lives, so you won't see me. And then the first Friday night scrapbooking will be the first Friday of the month, just to kind of get through the holidays. And then I'll be putting out schedules for the pop crops and all of that goodness. But you could put down Friday night scrapbooking starting, I think it's January 6th or 7th, the first Friday of the new year. And we'll have to do something fun. Okay, so, and Jenny says she has rejuvenated her Cricut mats, used the Awesome Cleaner. And if you want to go back and watch that one I did with Carrie, we actually, I think we showed you like the mat and how gooey it got and everything. Okay. 12/9/2022. Thank you. Yes, you get the Totally Awesome at the Dollar Tree, Debbie. Thank you. So on December 9th of last year. So Carrie, maybe I have to come out and we have to do it again this year. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. All right. The Brother ones are never $6, so I generally restick. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when I saw those, I think I bought 20 mats when they were that cheap. It was some screaming deal Michael's had on those. So, okay. All right, friends. I think, let's see. Shannon says, that's what I want to do. Print and cut CM borders and elements with Cricut when I run out of the physical ones. Yes. In fact, I was thinking, you know what might be kind of fun, and maybe this will be my pre-recorded video for you after Thanksgiving, is if you get, you know, and you need to do this before Friday or whenever the sale is, the Black Friday promo is over for Creative Memories. Get the digital kit, because those cute little, I'm telling you, the cute little embellishments in the kits are so dang cute. Like the little houses and the trees and everything. I want to show you how to, you know, do a print and cut, get the digital kit, then we can do a print and cut, and I'm going to try to get those sized just perfectly like these are, so that we can create more embellishments for our punches. So both for the Charming Village and the Welcome Gnome, right? So get the digital kits, you guys, because I can't share those, but I can share how you can take those and size them and get the right size to create more. And that would be a print and cut. Okay. So just saying, don't forget to get your, digital bundle as well. This was, we finished this at the Pop Prop. So that was fun. Okay. If it's a doggy's border, that's all one color and you want to straight out of cardstock. Yeah. Yep. Lots of free ways to turn a PNG or JPEG into an SVG file. Yeah. and I know Carrie has helped, when she's been in, we've talked about that. In fact, there's one video we did, Cricut versus Silhouette versus Brother Scan and Cut. There's a video where we kind of go over all three of those. Okay. Well, we did a lot of talking about a lot of stuff. All right, friends. So check in, like I mentioned, go on over to my website. And where did I put that? Let's see. Here. Okay, and let me just do one more little screen share to remind you. Go over to, there it is, my website. Go to the shop tab, go to shop my favorite things, and then check in here for more holiday deals. So these little holiday deals blocks are what I've added for this time of year. Okay, so current promotion, free shipping, stamp and storage, so mark your calendars, the places you want to go and visit for those deals. And like I said, if you find some more, just let me know, and I can hopefully let everyone else know, because this is it. I think it's never fun, and I've done this so many times myself, to go, oh, I just missed the deadline. There's this one stamp company that I love, and it's like, oh, I just missed the Black Friday. I mean, her stuff never goes on sale except like 2 times a year, and I missed it. So, I've got to go back through and just make sure that I have those things marked down, right? And Andrea says, oh yeah, Cricut, Target sells Cricut. Yeah. And Terry, yes, Terry was the one who helped the Brother Scan and Cut versus, Terry, you were the one who did Brother Scan and Cut, helped us with that. So Terry, Carrie, and I, if you're interested in those cutters, like back to back to back, just check out that Friday night scrapbooking when we talked about that. Okay. Oh, Carrie's in Florida. Ooh, lucky girl. Come on over to this side of the country, though. Okay. All right. Yes. So let's see. Will I have any more photo templates? Oh, yes. So we were just talking about that earlier. The blue box is sold out, but I am looking into restocking those just with clear boxes. So hopefully soon. Yeah. Oh, Carrie was saying, yeah. Scan and cut of the Cutter Showdown video. That's right. It was Carrie, Terry, and me. That was fun. So go catch that if you missed it. And until next week, where we'll hop back on and say, ooh, this is what, get all your favorites. Come back ready with your favorite deals so you can share them with us. And we'll see you next Tuesday for Tidy Up. And until then, oh yeah, and the Cricut Joy. That's right. And there's new stuff about the Cricut Joy. Okay, so we'll just have more to talk about. Okay, all right, friends. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy, and be sure to take some time to craft your joy. Bye for now.